I've never been afraid of living alone, but what happened 2 weeks ago still has me sleeping with the lights on. My apartment has this tiny crawl space door in the hallway, one of those old square wooden ones that barely come up to your knee. The landlord said it was just for insulation access and never to open it, which honestly made me want to open it more. For the first year, I ignored it, but then I started hearing noises. Not the usual settling or pipes. These sounded like whispers, soft, quick, like someone saying something too quietly for me to understand. They always happened around 3 a.m. and always from behind that crawl space door. I tried to convince myself it was just air movement, but one night the whispering stopped the moment I stepped into the hallway, like whoever, or whatever, was behind the door knew I was there. Last Tuesday, I finally snapped. I grabbed a flashlight, sat down in front of the crawl space, and waited. At 2 a.m., the whispering started again. This time it was clearer. It sounded like a woman's voice repeating a single word, cold, over and over. I felt my stomach drop. I reached out and touched the crawl space door, and it was freezing, not cool, freezing like ice. I pulled my hand back, and the whispering stopped instantly. Then something tapped on the other side of the door. 3 slow taps. I ran back to my bedroom and locked the door, but I couldn't sleep. Around 4 a.m., I heard footsteps in the hallway, slow, dragging footsteps. They stopped right outside my bedroom door. I didn't move until sunrise. The next day, I called the landlord and demanded he check the crawl space. He showed up annoyed, muttering about old buildings, but when he opened the door, his face changed. The crawl space wasn't empty. There were scratch marks all over the inside walls, long, deep ones, and in the far corner was a small pile of fabric. He pulled it out, and I felt my blood run cold. It was a torn, dirty nightgown. The landlord didn't say anything. He just closed the crawl space, nailed it shut, and told me he'd handle the rest. He left without explaining. That night, I didn't hear whispering. I didn't hear footsteps. I thought maybe it was over. But at 3 a.m., my phone buzzed. I had a notification from my security camera, the one facing the hallway. I opened the app, and the footage showed the crawl space door, the one that had been nailed shut. Except now it was open, and something was crawling out of it. I couldn't see her face, but I could hear her voice through the speaker, whispering the same word over and over as she crawled toward my bedroom door. Cold.